Hello kids, Shubham Mangalam at Little Scholar High School. I am Sangeeta Singh, taking 5th standard, subject English, and the topic to be discussed today is Lesson 2, Nouns, Singular and Plural. In the first lesson, you have learned what is a noun. You have learned that noun is the name of a person, place, animal, thing, idea or feeling. And you have also learned types of nouns such as common nouns and proper nouns, concrete nouns and abstract nouns. You have learned what are collective nouns, and finally you have also learned what are compound nouns. Now in this lesson you are going to learn that nouns can also tell about the number of persons, number of places or number of things. So that is nothing but nouns, singular and plural. Now let us look at what are singular nouns. Singular nouns are used as names of a single person, animal or thing. Now what do you mean by single person? One person. Singular nouns can be used as the names of a single person, means one person or one animal or one thing. Examples: mother gave the baby a toy car. Now here mother and baby, car, these are underlined, these are the single. Here mother means a single person, baby is a single person and car is a single thing. So these are the examples of singular nouns. I ate an egg for breakfast. Egg here means one egg, so it is singular noun. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. So here apple is again a singular thing, so it is one apple, and day is one day, so it is again singular noun. Now let us look at plural nouns. Now what are plural nouns? Plural nouns are used as names of more than one person, animal or thing. Examples: mother gave the baby several toys to play with. So here look at the word toys. It is a plural. Toys indicates it is more than one thing. So toys is plural noun. Mr. Sinha bought eggs from the grocery store. So here eggs indicates again it is a plural noun since it is more than one egg. Apples are good for health. Apples, again it is more than one, so it is a plural noun. Okay students, now let us see how to form plural nouns. There are certain rules to be followed to form the plural nouns, and let us see what are those rules. Now look at the first rule. When we form plurals, for most nouns we add s at the end of the word. For example, house. House is a singular noun. Just you add s at the end of house, it becomes houses. So houses is plural noun. River becomes rivers by just adding s. So river is singular and rivers is plural. Spoon. Spoon is singular. Just add s to that and it becomes spoons, which is plural noun. Now look at the second point. When a singular noun ends in s or ss or x or z or ch or sh, we add es at the end of the word. Look at the examples now. Bus. The word bus is a singular noun which is ending in s. The last letter is s. So how do you make the plural of bus? Just add es. Since it is ending with s, you have to add es to make its plural. So bus becomes buses. Class. The word class, it is ending with double s. So as it is written here, so yes, you need to add es to make the plural. So class becomes classes. Fox. The word fox is ending in x. So add es to that and it becomes foxes. So fox is singular, foxes is plural. Now quiz. The word quiz ending in z. So just add es to that, it becomes quiz, becomes quizzes. Branch. Branch is ending with letters ch. So just add es to that and becomes branches. Branch becomes branches. Then wish. It is ending in sh. So wish is singular and wishes is plural. Now look at the third rule. For singular nouns ending in o, we add es to form the plural. So now look at the singular nouns which are ending in o in the examples. Potato. It is ending in o. So just add es to that, it becomes potatoes. So potato is singular, potatoes is plural. Mango. Again mango is ending with o. So just add es to that, mango becomes mangoes, which is a plural of mango. Hero. Again the word hero is ending in o. and just add es to that, it becomes heroes. Now look at the fourth rule. But however, there are some nouns which are ending in o that form plural by just adding s instead of es, as given in the third point. Look at the examples. Photo. Photo is a noun which is ending in o, but here we need to add only s according to the fourth rule to make the plural of photo. So photo becomes photos. You need to add just yes here. Piano becomes pianos. Just add yes to piano. It becomes the plural of piano. Zoo, again it ends with o. The plural of zoo is zoos. Just add yes at the end of zoo. Okay students, now look at the rule 5. A singular noun that ends with a y preceded by a consonant forms the plural by dropping the y and adding ies. Now for example, look at the word city. City is a singular noun. It is ending in letter y and it is preceded by a consonant t. Now what is a consonant? Now in English we have 26 letters in the English alphabet, and the letters A, E, I, O, U are called vowels and the remaining 21 are called consonants. Now the letter Y, look at the word again city, the last letter is Y and the letter which is before it, that is the preceding letter T, is a consonant. So here the letter Y, you need to drop the letter Y and replace it with IES. So the plural of city becomes cities. Similarly, baby, the word baby, it is ending in letter Y and the letter which is preceding it is B. B is a consonant. So similarly, baby becomes babies. So Y is replaced with IES. Berry. So the last letter is Y and the preceding letter is R, which is a consonant again. So here the letter Y is dropped and it is replaced with IES. So berry becomes berries. Now look at rule 6. However, if a singular noun ends with y and is preceded by a vowel, the plural is formed by adding yes. So it is slightly different from rule 5. Look here, example, ray. So the last letter is y, but it is preceded by a. The letter which is before y is a. A is a vowel. So here, to make the plural of such word, you need to add only yes instead of es. So ray becomes rays, and look at the letter word monkey. The last letter is y and the letter which is preceding it is e. E is again a vowel. So monkey becomes monkeys. And toy, the last letter is y again and it is preceded by o. O is a vowel. So the plural of toy becomes toys. Just add yes at the end of toy. Now look at rule 7. If a singular noun ends in f or fe, then we change the ending to ves when forming the plural. Now look at the example. Life. Look at the word life. It is ending with fe. So fe should be replaced with ves. So life becomes lives. Life is singular. Lives is plural. Wife. It is ending with fe. The last two letters are fe. So we have to replace fe and replace fe with ves. So plural of wife is wives. Leaf. It ends with the letter f and the plural of leaf is leaves. So here you are dropping f and replacing ves in place of f. Now look at the point 8. However, for some nouns that end in f or fe, the plural is formed by adding only s. Examples, chief. The last letter is f here. So to make the plural of chief, you just have to add s at the end of chief. It becomes chiefs. Giraffe. The last letter is fe. It is ending in fe. So just you have to add yes at the end to make the plural of giraffe. It is giraffes. Roof. It ends with the letter f. Just add yes at the end. It becomes roofs. Okay students, now look at rule 9. Irregular nouns do not follow any of these rules when they form plurals. So some nouns are there which do not follow any of the rules whatever we have discussed till now, and such nouns are called as irregular nouns. Examples: woman, woman is singular, the plural of woman is women. So here A changes to E. Goose, goose is a single bird and the plural of goose is geese. So here the vowels OO changes to EE. Child is singular, children is plural. Now look at rule 10. Some nouns are always used in their singular form. For example, news. News is always, you might be having many articles of news, but news is always one. Similarly, equipment, there may be many, but always it is used as singular equipment. Furniture, you might be having many tables, chairs, sofas at your home, but always it is called as furniture. Information, it is always used as a singular noun. Similarly, baggage is also a singular noun. Some nouns always take their plural form even though they refer to one thing. So example, I iron my trousers carefully. So what is trousers? They always take the plural form even though they refer to one thing. Trousers is nothing but pants which refers to one thing, but they always take the plural form and S is there at the end, trousers. Please be careful with the scissors. Scissors refers to one thing, but it always takes the plural form because S is there at the end, scissors. My uncle bought me a pair of sunglasses from Thailand. Sunglasses, again it is referred to only one thing, but it takes the plural form, sunglasses. S is there at the end. Okay students, now look at rule 12. Some nouns have the same singular and plural forms. Examples, the deer walked out of the forest. So here singular form of deer is deer, as well as the plural form. Even if you find a group of deer, we call it as deer but not deers. The film Finding Dory was about a group of fish. So fish is singular and a group of fish is also called fish but not fishes. So here the singular and plural forms of these words are same. Now look at rule 13. Abstract nouns usually have only the singular form. You have already learned what are abstract nouns. These are the names of the feelings, ideas, etc. They have always singular form. Examples, my father loves listening to classical music. So music is an abstract noun which is always in singular form. We should listen to the advice of those who are wiser than us. So advice is again an abstract noun and it always takes the singular form. Collective nouns are usually singular, but some always have a plural form. Examples, the choir is singing beautifully. So choir here stands for group of people who are singing. So it takes a plural form. And the cattle are chewing the grass hungrily. So here cattle stands for a group of cows or buffaloes and it is plural. Okay, page number 21. Now look at bit A. Now let us complete the table using the singular or plural forms of the given nouns. Now brush. Brush is a singular noun. The plural of brush is brushes. Just add es to that. Match. Match is singular. Matches is plural. Mouse is singular. Mice is plural. Dwarf is singular. Dwarves is plural. Drawer is singular. Drawers is plural. So here you need to add s, here es, and here it's an irregular noun. So mouse changes to mice. Now coming to dress. Dress is singular. Dresses is plural. Hoof is singular. Hooves is plural. F is replaced with ves. And here you are adding, since it is ending with double s, you have to add es. Wife is singular. Wives is plural. So the last letters FE are replaced with VES here. Niece changes to nieces. Lily, it is ending in Y. The last letter Y is replaced with IS. So Lily becomes lilies. Now look at bit B. Rewrite the sentences by changing the underlined nouns into their plural form and make necessary changes. So what do you mean by rewrite? You have to write each sentence again by changing the underlined nouns into their plural forms. Now look at the example. The child could not throw the hoopla ring around the toy. So what are the underlined words here? Child. Child is singular, ring is singular, toy is singular. Now you have to change the underlined words into their plural forms. The plural of child is children, plural of ring is rings, plural of toy is toys. So the answer is the children could not throw the hoopla rings around the toys. Now second one, an unripe mango tastes sour. So an unripe mango is singular here. So plural of mango is mango. So we have to change the sentence. Make other necessary changes. So here it is mangoes and it is plural. So that's why you have to remove or eliminate an and say unripe mangoes taste sour. The train has a long coach. Here the train is singular noun, coach is also singular noun. So the plural of train is trains and plural of coach is coaches. So the answer is the trains have long coaches. The coach gave an instruction to the player. So here the player is singular noun. So plural of player is players. So the answer is the coach gave an instruction to the players. The sun hid behind the cloud. So the underlined word here is cloud, which is singular, and the plural of cloud is clouds. So the answer is the sun hid behind the clouds. Now look at the sixth one. The mosquito bit the buffalo. Mosquito is underlined word, it is singular. Buffalo is also a singular noun. So the plural for mosquito is mosquitoes, plural of buffalo is buffaloes. So the answer is the mosquitoes bit the buffaloes. Now seventh one, the horror story had a ghost and a frightened man. The underlined words story, ghost and man are all singular. Now the plural of story is stories, plural of ghost is ghosts, plural of man is men. So the answer is the horror stories had ghosts and frightened men. Eighth one, my cousin and I are making a sandwich for breakfast. Cousin is singular, plural of cousin is cousins, and plural of sandwiches, sandwiches. So the answer is my cousins and I are making sandwiches for breakfast. Okay students, I hope you all understood whatever is discussed today in the class, and I want you to note down today's Sakshi classwork explained lesson 2, page number 19 to 21. And homework, I want all of you to write down the definitions and examples of singular and plural nouns in your classwork book.